He was grabbing a snack when this happened. This boy was in the kitchen getting a snack when he heard this. He bolts upstairs to his mom's room panicking, and that's when it gets worse.
Upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
She then searches the house, but doesn't find anyone.
Y'all looked at that camera, and I pulled up the last clip, and I heard that person on that camera say, "How did you find me?" My heart fell in my stomach.
Ever since the incident, the poor kid can't even go downstairs by himself. Always trust your dog's instincts. This woman felt like there was something off with the shed in her backyard and noticed that her dog would constantly stare at it, even when no one was inside. Then, one day, the door swung open on its own, so she started recording and approached the shed.
There's literally no way that door just opened by itself. Y'all, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just... That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in. Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me.
As they get close, her dog jumps back as if there's something dangerous behind the door.
What? Why did you just jump like that? Y'all, do you see her? What the is going on?
They say the worst thing you can encounter in the woods is other people. An outdoorsman was camping in this creepy forest he's been to several times. And as he goes deeper into the woods to explore, he hears this.
I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the Blair Witch Project, but damn, this is just giving me Blair Witch Project vibes. Super cool. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh boy. It could have been campers, but this area is extremely secluded. Damn it. I need to find camp. I'm completely disoriented right now.
Always trust your gut feeling. A woman was taking care of her horses when suddenly they all started acting strange and running away. She was confused until she began hearing a deep wailing sound.
What is that noise?
She decides to follow the sound, and as she approaches the source, she gets a gut feeling that something ominous was luring her into the silo.
Nope.
She was home alone when she heard this. This woman was home alone with her cats when she heard her own voice calling her from right outside her room.
I swear there's someone outside my room.
This is unsettling. A man was home alone when he noticed his dog sitting in a disturbingly human-like manner, so he began recording and caught this. The second his dog realizes she's being watched, she immediately switches to a more dog-like position. Some people think it's a skinwalker, but what do you think? This guy and his friend were in the outskirts of Montana when they came across something strange. It looked like a man at first, but there was something disturbing about the way it moved and spoke. What do you think it is?
How you doing? Oh. Just some cruisers, man. That's crazy shit. This guy's crawling at me like a goddamn... What's up, dude?
If you're scared of the ocean, don't watch this. This deep-sea fisherman has heard and seen some unexplainable things while out at sea.
This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it.
And recently, on a fishing expedition, he saw this. At first glance, it doesn't look like anything, but if you look closer, it still kinda doesn't look like anything. But if I pause the video right here, you can make out something in the water. Some people think it's a mermaid or a siren, while others say it's just a dolphin or a manatee. What do you think? What they saw at the end made them leave right away.
What is that? What is that? It's like I don't know. A chair. It's a quilt. It's like, what's that?
What the hell?
That's dust or something coming towards me.
Oh my god.
It's a flashing.
This writing looks almost exactly like the writing that was on that garbage. This is weird. Goes in one direction, then immediately goes in a completely different direction.
On edge at this point, he struggles to fall asleep, but once he does, he's awoken by something that gave him
I
chills.
heard somebody down by the shelter. It did look like a single guy. He had a headlamp on. I looked back behind me, see if that light was following me. I'm just gonna get out of here.
This is why you should never go caving. These guys were exploring this dark cave using a map that was made in the 70s. And everything was going great until they came across a passage that was way too narrow.
The map was made in the 70s?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that looks not fun.
Dude, hold up. Are you sure this is the way? It doesn't even look like you can go underwater. It's wide enough.
I mean, if there's a rope going in there,
Yeah, this is the way.
Oh, we're going further?
They decide to go in anyways, and it doesn't go well.
Like it. Which way did you go, Edward? Oh, man.
Is he under? Are you going, Jacob? Oh, he just bailed. You're good.
One of the cavers has a panic attack and freaks out, but luckily, they were able to calm him down and got out safely. He was working the night shift when he captured this. This guy was Snapchatting his friend while working the night shift in the Appalachian Mountains, and when he played back the footage, he saw this.
So, I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. Yeah, I just got to work, and I feel like, like all day today, I felt bad. Honestly, it's less, like a little bit, I felt bad, and I don't know, I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like I have tried to, like...
In the corner, a strange figure can be seen staring at him. After watching it back, he locked himself in the office for the rest of the night. He was dirt biking deep in the woods when he heard this. On his way in, he comes across a strange pile of bones.
That's kinda creepy.
Although creeped out, he went deeper in until he was stopped by a fallen tree, and that's when he realized he wasn't alone.
This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
I was out of there.
This woman is scared of her parrot. It keeps on repeating the phrase, "I'm not gonna hurt you," but then tries to attack the woman at the end of the video. A lot of people think it's because the parrot was abused by a previous owner, but what do you think?
So strong. You're so strong.
What's the matter?
I don't want you to bite me.
No. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh. Oh, man. You're so sweet. No, baby.
What's your problem, darling?
Nothing. I love you. I just said... I think we just need some time before we do that, okay? See, that's why.
What's the matter?
I still think you're gonna bite me.
No.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
See? Wait! That's why. See? You scared me. You tried to hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But you tried to. You tried to just now, Barley.
This security guard was confused because nobody told him about the new employee. But later, when a coworker reviewed the footage, they realized something, and it gave me goosebumps.
Okay, watch this, y'all. This man, he called his boss asking him, why didn't y'all tell me they had a new employee, right? He constantly looking back, right? He talking to somebody, right? Just watch, this is creepy. Look, having a whole conversation with somebody, right? Saying that somebody came and he dapping that person off and everything. Now see, look, y'all see when he dapped them off, look what happened. He dapped them off. You see that shadow? And then the shadow goes over here and he pulling the chair out for him. He swore to God he sat there and had a whole conversation with this person. He moved over talking to him and everything. Y'all better protect yourselves.
They say the worst thing you can encounter in the woods is other people. An outdoorsman was camping in a forest he's been to several times, and while making dinner, someone sneaks up on him.
And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit my pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so...
Just some random crate.
The stranger seemed alright at first, but once they left, something inside him told him to leave.
I think about it, the stranger it gets. Fed that lad, talking about life and how he got to where he is and drugs and whatnot, and then turned round to cut some firewood up. And when I turned back round, he'd gone. So I scanned about, and he was just walking off into darkness. So I said, see you later, pal. He went, yeah, see ya. And just left. The fact that he just left without saying out has put the EBGBs up me, because I'm going to tell his mates there's a guy camping out with a load of filming equipment, and I don't want to be having to fight off a load of smackheads at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? But my gut were telling me, don't stay there.
They were in the woods exploring when they heard this. An urban explorer and his friends were checking out this abandoned campsite when they came across this creepy old sign that says, "Private. This is a place of prayer. Please respect our space." They decide it's better not to go any further and turn around to leave. But as they do, this happens.
Dat is er niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hallo? 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 What the fuck? What the
Seconds after the scream, this tall woman holding an axe charges them. Luckily, some cops happened to be nearby and took care of it. This guy came across a moving train that didn't have a driver.
Well, I caught up to another one of those haunted ghost trains here. Looks like it's still running in the winter. Sounds like it's steam, sounds like it's gas. I'm not sure. Not sure where it came from, and not sure where it's going, but I can see what's going on. Well, no one's driving, so that's kind of weird. And this time it's going backwards. Well, I want no part of where it's going.
He's seen the same train before on the Sandhill Central Railway in Minnesota, along with others like it. Now, some people say it's a ghost train, but it's most likely just a runaway train, or the train is on a looping track and is being maintained by someone. What do you think? Always trust your dog's instincts. A guy was using the bathroom when his dog started barking at something unseen. Whatever it was, his dog did not want it around and was trying to protect him. This type of stuff happens all the time, so can dogs see things we can't? Or are they just tweaking? This creepy doll was caught playing hide and seek. In this video, This little girl told her babysitter that her doll moved when she was playing hide and seek with it. Creeped out by what the girl said, the babysitter began recording their conversation and ends up getting more disturbed.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
This doll?
Yeah.
What? When does it move?
When you play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
He then tries to play hide and seek with the doll and freaks out when this happens.
Oh my god! Sadie, you scared me.
He brushes it off, but later, in the middle of the night, after putting the little girl to bed, he hears noises coming from the living room, and this is what he sees.
Yo.
This security guard saw something horrifying. While working alone one night, this guy saw and felt something that he couldn't explain. He says that he saw it move by the store entrance, and at 3:20 a.m., he tried to catch it on camera, but he couldn't at first. Then, just as he was about to give up, he saw this.
Clarito, clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh! Está caminando, de hecho está que no manches. No manches. Y se sigue moviendo. Se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que miren. Miren. No. Vámonos.
She felt like someone was watching her, and when she turned around, she saw this. A woman was working at this mechanic shop in Saltillo, Mexico, when she felt like she was being watched, and so she looked around and saw this creepy eye staring at her from inside the wall. Whatever it was, it didn't move or make a sound, even after she tried banging on the wall to scare it away. It finally disappeared after 5 minutes, but they still don't know what it was or where it went. He was recording a video for his kids when this happened.
No.
A man was recording a video of the moon to show his kids when he ran over something.
What the hell? No.
But when he looks behind him, he doesn't see anything until he checks the rearview camera. Whoever he hit was now standing in the middle of the road. He looks back a third time and sees this. A figure can be seen approaching his vehicle quickly, and that's when he books it. What if I told you this was a real person? A woman uploaded a video of this creepy lifelike mannequin she noticed while shopping at a luxury brand store.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say they made this shit and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb. Look at his hand. His hands is as real as mine. This is freaking serious, I swear. If anybody have this guy missing.
People pointed out that it looked an awful lot like a fashion designer who recently went missing after he accused that same brand of stealing his work.
If anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so freaking real. How if I have this man in the store sit down? Look at that shit. You see?
It might be a coincidence or something a lot more sinister. Always trust your dog's instincts.
What's wrong with you?
These guys and their dog Bear were exploring this abandoned farmhouse when Bear suddenly started barking and came running downstairs.
Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly. You found some rabbits. What is it?
Bear was clearly trying to tell them something, and so they followed him upstairs, and this happened.
Where's he gone in here? Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Someone has definitely just run down those stairs.
Absolutely terrified at this point, they check Bear's GoPro footage, and it's disturbing. As he was exploring, he found two people hiding under beds in the house and came rushing to warn his owners. If those guys had bad intentions, Bear might have saved Matt and Andy's lives by alerting them.